Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2K23 Universe Mode, as we are just 1 week away, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, next week is the Raw Super Show here for the Red Brand, the big finale here in the calendar year of Universe Mode. And we have a great show scheduled for you here today, including women's tag team action in our main event. More on that later. But we have more matchups to get to, including this man in a matchup here tonight. It will be Damian Priest in one-on-one action as he is making his way to the ring. And of course, last week, Damian Priest, he had called out his next victim, as he put it, ever since he took out Finn Balor on the Aftermath Monday Night Raw of Survivor Series. He said that he was going to target the Viper, one of the greatest to ever do it, Randy Orton. Damian Priest said he wants to be the most dangerous man here on Monday Night Raw. And hey, I guess you're going to go after one of the biggest names to ever do it. That might get you there. Well, wait a minute. Well, there's the Viper. And it seems like Randy Orton heard everything that Damian Priest said last week, is now he's taking it to the Archer of Infamy. Well, Randy Orton, clearly, he's not dressed to wrestle here tonight. He's ready to fight. Damian Priest, he has no idea what just happened. RKO out of nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, as the Viper, he escapes through the crowd. He has struck, and while Damian Priest, it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to compete anytime soon here tonight. Randy Orton has struck here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and the Viper has gotten his point across. Well, what an explosive start to Monday Night Raw here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But here are some other results. Kevin Owens, the man that will take on Bobby Lashley at the Raw Super Show for the United States Championship, picks up a win over T-Bar. The OC, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they pick up a win over Angel and Umberto here tonight on Monday Night Raw in tag team action. We will see Nikki Cross. She will pick up a win over Carmella one-on-one. The United States champion Bobby Lashley, he will defeat R-Truth, of course, facing Kevin Owens next week, defending his championship. And Bianca Belair, she will defeat Xia Li here tonight on Raw. Well, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, are here backstage at the locker room. Wait a minute. Well, here's the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre, basically saying, yeah, the OC, they have been taking out the Street Profits and Drew McIntyre over the past couple of weeks. Heck, the reason the OC is back is because the Good Brothers, they returned and took out Drew McIntyre after AJ Styles stated that he wanted the WWE Championship. And it does seem like after last week, after the OC took out the Street Profits, that they also want the Raw Tag Team titles. As you can see, these three men are not very happy. I mean, Angelo Dawkins saying that Drew McIntyre deserves to be the WWE champion, saying that the Street Profits motto has always been the same. They are up and they want the smoke, and it's a way of life. It's not a catchphrase. And Angelo Dawkins believes it's time to get back at the OC, and Montez Ford believes so as well, saying that the Raw Super Show is next week, and he proposes that we have a team of champions taking on the OC next week. The Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins teaming up with the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre next week. That could be a huge one. And Drew saying he likes the way they think, and he says if the OC wants to be on top of Monday Night Raw, they're going to have to take those three out first. And he's going to see if management can make this six-man tag team matchup official. The Raw Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the WWE Champion Drew McIntyre against the OC at the Raw Super Show. That is a huge six-man tag team matchup. Hopefully, we do get that one made official. That will be a huge addition to the big show we already have going on next week. But more on that in a little bit as we have women's action for you here tonight. Both matches we will see tonight are women's action. So here we go, getting the women's division, a little bit of a showcase here tonight as we have Mi Chin or Mia Yim, whichever you want to call her. Regardless, she is in action here tonight, and she does have a very tough task ahead of her, though. She will be going up against the Empress, Asuka, and of course, we all know that Asuka, she returned at the Survivor Series pay-per-view, helping out Bianca Belair and Liv Morgan with their team as they took on Team Becky Lynch. And of course, as we all know, Team Liv and Bianca was unsuccessful at defeating Becky Lynch's team, and that didn't sit too well with the Empress, the former Raw Women's Champion, the first ever Raw Women's Champion here in the series. As here she is, as you can see, this is the new look that Asuka debuted as she made her return at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. But like we said, they would end up losing that matchup, and that did not sit well with the Empress, and she took out Liv Morgan. It was a vicious attack on Liv Morgan about a week ago, I believe, here on Monday Night Raw. Actually, no, it was a couple weeks ago, excuse me. A couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw, Asuka would just destroy Liv Morgan. I mean, it was a vicious attack. And Asuka, I mean, the WWE Universe, they didn't know what to think about it. Hell, even I didn't know what to think about it. As here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Liv Morgan, she was getting ready for a scheduled matchup that she had, and then the Empress of Tomorrow, she would make her presence known, viciously assaulting one of the co-captains at Survivor Series, and it was just brutal to watch, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to show the full thing, but we'll show some snippets of that full attack if you want to see the full attack. That is only if you want to. I don't know if you want to see it. You can go check out the episode that I believe it was the Raw episode 2 weeks ago, so about 2 Raw episodes ago. It was the Raw after the Survivor Series pay-per-view. But basically, it was just a vicious assault. I mean, she threw Liv Morgan into the steps. She attacked her with the steel chair. She put her through the damn announce table. And then the icing on the cake here, the Asuka lock, when Liv Morgan, she was already out of it. And as you can see there, Asuka, she's got it locked in good. The referee, she was trying to get Asuka to let it go. But Asuka, she would only let go when she wanted to. And this attack right here, it put Liv Morgan on the shelf. We don't know when Liv Morgan will be back, but we do know that when Liv Morgan comes back, she might be coming straight for Asuka. And honestly, I don't know if that would be the best bet for Liv Morgan. She might want to stay away from Asuka as much as she can, especially after that vicious assault that we just relived right there. So yeah, the whole Raw Women's division actually had been put on notice by Asuka, that she said that attack a couple weeks ago, was not for the faint of heart. She said that was a message to the entire Raw Women's division that she is coming to get back to the top of the mountain. And she took out one of the big names here on Monday Night Raw. Now Michin, she will have her chance to take out Asuka here tonight. Michin basically stated earlier tonight, yes, she knows that it's going to be a difficult task to take on Asuka here tonight, but she is doing this for Liv Morgan. Of course, her and Liv, they're not real close, but hey, they're good friends backstage, and she did not like the way Asuka went about her business a couple weeks ago, handling that loss at Survivor Series. So you're going to see what happens here tonight. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, ladies and gentlemen, the Raw Super Show next week, the big finale here in the final Raw of this calendar year here in Universe Mode. As we will have big matchups in that show. Wait a minute, covered here by Michin. There's a kick out, though. Of course, he has big matchups for that show. It will be a full show. You will see everything that is booked for that show when it comes to promos, matches, everything. You will see everything for that show. And of course, as we mentioned earlier, the United States champion, Bobby Lashley, he will be defending his United States championship against Kevin Owens. Oh, my goodness. What a maneuver there by Asuka, taking down Michin. And of course, we also have the Raw Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match between Becky Lynch, Natalya, Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler. We will talk about that matchup a little bit later in the show here. And there are also more matchups to come. I hope that management can get that big 6-man tag match made official between the champions Drew McIntyre and the Street Profits, and against the OC, the men that want to take those titles and the men that want control over Monday Night Raw. That would be a big matchup there. So hopefully that can get made official, and maybe, just maybe, we can get more matchups. We'll have to see how this night plays out. But back to the matchup here is right now Asuka seems to be in control of this situation as a cover, but a quick kick out though by Michin. As you can see, you can hear the WWE Universe. They don't really know how to feel about Asuka. I mean, of course, a lot of people love Asuka. Asuka, one of the best we have in the world, really, not just in WWE, one of the best in the world. But then, of course, there are those fans who are like, well, they didn't like this new side of Asuka. They don't like the way that Asuka went about her business, just like Michin. They don't like the way that Asuka went about handling the loss at Survivor Series. I mean, of course, it was her first match back, and you do want to win in your first match back, but sometimes that's just not going to happen. And the WWE Universe, they did not like the way that Asuka just attacked Liv Morgan like that. She could have went about it a whole different way. She could have went and got revenge on possibly one of the members of Team Becky Lynch, but clearly that's not what Asuka believes lost the matchup. And I guess, I mean, Asuka, she may have a little bit of a point, as it was Liv Morgan that got pinned in that War Games matchup by Becky Lynch. So really, it was Liv Morgan's fault, if you really think about it, that they lost that matchup. But it was a team effort. And Asuka, you know, she saved Liv Morgan a couple of times in that matchup as well. But at the end of the day, Liv Morgan and her team, they couldn't get the matchup win. They couldn't get the job done. And Asuka believes that it is their fault that she was not successful in her first match back. So obviously there is a little bit of truth and a little bit of, you know, validation as to why Asuka did it, but the WWE Universe, they just don't like it. They don't like the way she did that. They don't like the way that she attacked Liv Morgan, putting Liv Morgan on the shelf for who knows how long. So yeah, Asuka, she has a little bit of heat with the WWE Universe. We don't know how much heat that is. I mean, we heard the boos earlier during her entrance, so I don't know how many boos there actually were out there, but I do know that there are some Asuka fans still out there, and there are some fans that don't know how to feel about Asuka now. There's the big hip attack there by the Empress, going for the cover here on Michin to win the matchup, and there's a kick out though. Not enough to win the matchup right there for the Empress. She still has a lot more work to do, and she's going to win here tonight, and I believe this could be the end of it right here. Looking for the Asuka lock here on Michin, and it seems like she's going to lock it in here, and she does. Here's the Asuka lock by the Empress. Michin in the middle of the ring. It's not looking good for her. Is this going to be a quick matchup here tonight? Is this going to be a quick win for the Empress? No, it seems like Michin has been able to fight out of that, and she does get out of that predicament. My goodness. Well, Michin, she's still in the fight, but she's got to get some offense. She's got to get some offense now, and that's a good start, taking down Asuka. She's got to keep Asuka on her heels. And here we go. There's Michin with these fast strikes here. Oh, and there's a Pele kick as well. Nice offense there by Michin as she's looking to possibly pull off a big upset here tonight. This would be a huge upset if Michin is able to pick up this win over Asuka. Now what's going to happen here is Michin got a hold of Asuka. Rebounds her off the ropes here. Running into each other, not able to get off what she wanted to do there. And now pulls her back into the big boot. Down goes Asuka. The Empress is down. And now Michin, she's going to head to the top rope. Looking to fly here is Michin. Calling for Asuka to get to her feet. And now Michin, she's caught by Asuka into the big power bomb. And now she's got the cover here, but it's immediate kick out though by Michin. But great strength there by Asuka and great awareness. Be able to catch Michin out of the air right there. And now, just like that, Asuka is back in control. Of course, the inaugural Raw Women's Champion here in the series is Asuka. Now what's going to happen? Wait a minute. Michin, eat the feet right there. They eat the feet out of nowhere. Into the cover now. Hooking the leg. Has Asuka beat. Never mind. Not even close. Just a rope break at one. Asuka, the veteran with enough wherewithal to know where she was in the ring and was able to get that hand on the bottom rope. And now here's Michin. Look at those vicious kicks there by Michin, trying to keep Asuka down. You've got another cover here, looking to beat Asuka again. Quick kick out though, yet again by the Empress. A lot more work needs to be done here by Michin here tonight if she's going to pick up the win. Now what's going to happen here is trying to attack her on the outside, but Asuka, she's still going at it right here. There's a big suplex. Big suplex there by Asuka, able to take down Michin. And now what's happening? Asuka looking to lock in a Black Widow here on the outside. She's not going to win the matchup out there, though, so I don't know the reasoning for this. I guess trying to wear down Michin a little bit as she feels like it might be getting close to the end of the matchup, but Michin, she still has a lot of fight left in her. You cannot count out Michin here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now what's going to happen here? Oh, Asuka sent into our announce table right here. And now, face first off the announce table goes Asuka. As right now, never mind, seemed like Michin had Asuka's number for the time being, but Asuka right back into this thing. What's going to happen now is Asuka back into the ring with Michin. Big kick to the back there. And Michin got the foot up as she's trying to keep herself in this matchup, trying to give herself a chance to win this match here tonight. What's Asuka planning to do here? There's a big strike. And now Asuka, what's she looking to do here? Oh boy, Asuka, it seems like she's had enough. Here's Asuka now, looking for the big Asuka lock yet again. And she's in the middle of the ring with Michin this time. I don't think she's going to be able to get out of that one. And that's going to do it for this matchup here tonight. And the Empress gets the victory here tonight. There's the victory that she was hoping for at Survivor Series. And as you heard, the WWE Universe, like we said earlier, they don't know how to feel about Asuka, but here's the thing, they still respect Asuka. That's the big thing. They know how good the Empress is, and they still respect her. And I gotta say, that is a very convincing victory here tonight. The Empress is back, ladies and gentlemen, and she is looking to take the Raw Women's Division by storm, just like she did to kick off this Universe Mode series back in 2K22. Big victory tonight here for the Empress of Tomorrow. Oh, wait a minute. If the camera can just switch to the ring here, there's Bianca Belair, the best friend of Liv Morgan, getting her hands on the Empress. The referee trying to call security. We got to break this fight up here tonight. Well, I apologize for the cutaway in the middle of that big brawl, ladies and gentlemen, but we finally have things under control here on Monday Night Raw. Here's Bianca Belair still fuming backstage, saying that she doesn't know what's gotten into Asuka, but she's got to put an end to this. The way she attacked Liv after War Games was uncalled for, and even though it didn't go as planned, she can't just go around attacking whoever she wants without consequence. So Bianca Belair says, hey, next week, how about we face each other in a match on the Raw Super Show, the final Raw of the calendar year, Asuka. If you're available, be there. So that could potentially be a big matchup for next week as well. Bianca Belair versus Asuka could potentially be on the cards for the Raw Super Show. It's going to be a good one next week. And like I said, once again, I apologize for the cutaway in the middle of that big brawl, but things were just way out of control. I mean, we had to get upper management, officials, referees, everybody out here. Even security was out here. We nearly had to call the local police department, just stuttering everywhere. That's how out of control it was. But everything has calmed down now, and it is time for our women's tag team main event, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, I don't know how this one is going to go. I don't know. This one might get out of control as well, ladies and gentlemen. We might have to get everybody that was involved in breaking up that big brawl that you guys didn't see. We might have to get them all right back out here because we've got women's tag team action, and it's between all four of the women that will be involved in the Raw Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way matchup next week. As we have the first team here, we have Shayna Baszler, who already made her way out here. And now we have Sonya Deville, who will be her tag team partner for this contest here tonight. They will be going up against the team of the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch and Natalya. And to really recap of what's all been going on in this situation between all these four women, leading into War Games, Becky Lynch, she made the challenge saying, hey, if Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair can find some partners to team with them for War Games, we will see y'all in the big structure. So the team was Natalya, Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. We found out that Shayna and Sonya were on the team after a tag team matchup that Natalya and Becky Lynch won against Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair, as they were all trying to deal a little bit more damage to Liv and Bianca heading into War Games. Now, of course, heading into the War Games matchup, we would see Team Becky Lynch pick up the win. However, it was what happened on the Raw after Survivor Series. That's where things really started to take a turn between all these four women. So the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, she came out here gloating as she always does after she gets a big victory. No surprise there. However, everyone started to see there was probably something a little bit off. There was something off about the Raw Women's Champion as as if she was remembering something that she said possibly in the past, but she said, you know what, never mind, we're just going to forget about all that and move on. I'm going to go home and relax for the last month. However, that is when Shayna Baszler, Sonya Deville, and Natalya all made it known to the WWE Universe that the reason they teamed up with Becky Lynch in the first place is because Becky Lynch promised all three of them a future Raw Women's Championship opportunity if they picked up the win at War Games. And, well, we all know what happened that night at War Games. Team Becky Lynch picked up the win, so now they were all looking to cash in on their Raw Women's Championship matchup that, that Becky Lynch said that she was going to give them. Becky Lynch said it herself. She was going to give them their Raw Women's Championship matchup. But she's tried to play dumb. She really did try to play dumb, saying that, I don't remember saying that, maybe we can come up with a different compromise because I don't remember telling y'all that I would give y'all a Raw Women's Championship opportunity. But everybody knows that was some BS. Everybody knows that it was some bull crap. And so now Becky Lynch finds herself in a predicament. Upper management was clearly not going to allow Becky Lynch to forget that she promised all three of her partners, or former partners now, a Raw Women's Championship opportunity. And now she finds herself in the predicament where at the Raw Super Show next week, she must defend her gold in a fatal four-way matchup against Shayna, Sonya, and Natalya. And now, of course, she has this tag team matchup with Natalya here tonight. And here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. How can either of these teams coexist? Really? How will either of these teams be able to coexist here tonight? I mean, with the case of Natalya and Becky, how can Natalya trust Becky Lynch anymore? Becky Lynch tried to screw her out of her Raw Women's Championship opportunity that she was promised by the Raw Women's Champion herself, and now they have to turn around and tag with each other just a week before they get to rip each other apart in a fatal four-way matchup for the championship next week. I don't know how that team's going to fare out, but here's the thing, though. Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville, on the other hand, I think this could work. I think that these two will be able to put everything aside and to be able to be a cohesive unit here tonight. And here's my reasoning. These two were running around with each other way before the War Games matchup at the Survivor Series pay-per-view. It hasn't been that long that they've been running together. Really, it's only been about a month or two, right? But they have been running around with each other, taking out people backstage that we don't know about. They've been running around with each other on the road. They're writing buddies now. And even, like we mentioned earlier, Becky Lynch and Natalya in that tag team match that they had against Liv Morgan and Bianca Belair, it was Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler that tried to help them deal more damage. And even Becky Lynch knew that those two, they were a package deal. She said, you know what? I can play this to my advantage. And she said they were their secret weapon if things started to go wrong in that tag team matchup. So yeah, that's basically the gist of everything, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's a lot to process, but that's exactly what's been happening between all four of these women. But we're going to see if these teams can be able to coexist. And who knows, maybe that whole spill I went about on Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville, that could probably not be true. Heck, they could come out here later in this matchup and everything could blow up in their faces. Everything could blow up for all these women, and then we could have a big brawl leading to the referee having to call the matchup, and then we just got this other big brawl where we need everybody to break things up. But we're going to see how all these women can fare here tonight, because really momentum is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Whichever team can pick up this big win here tonight heading into next week will have tons of momentum heading into that Raw Women's Championship matchup. So we're going to see how things fare out here tonight. Sonya Deville, she gets the tag in, as all women have been in this matchup so far. They have all been the league competitor at some point. As this might be the little feeling out process for all these women right now in this matchup. Oh, there's a big kick there by Shayna Baszler. Now we got the cover here. Hooking the leg on Natalya is Sonya Deville. She's the legal woman. I apologize. She had the cover on Natalya, but the matchup is not over just yet. And now here's the thing, though. If you are the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, right, you're in this tag team matchup, I believe her strategy should be staying out of the ring and staying out of any physical altercations as much as possible. Because if you think about it, right, you want your opponents to be damaged enough, you want them to be weakened down enough to where you are the freshest competitor going into next week. Well, never mind, screw my theory, said Sonya Deville. There goes Becky Lynch off the apron and down onto the floor. But back to our theory, I mean, if you're Becky Lynch, you know, you want to be the freshest competitor going into next week. I mean, you are the champion. You are at a disadvantage going into next week. She only has about a 25% chance of retaining her championship next week. So if you're Becky Lynch, I want to keep Natalya in the ring as long as possible. However, you don't want to keep her in there long. Well, there we go. There's a tag right there. You don't want to keep her there long enough to where she's going to lose the matchup because momentum is on the line. So you want to get her damaged as much as possible, but also you want to make sure that you pick up the win for your momentum heading into the next week. And now, oh my goodness, well, ladies and gentlemen, Becky Lynch getting back at Sonya Deville there for taking her off the apron, and now Sonya Deville is down, Natalya is down, Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch right now are the legal women. Oh, wait a minute. Shayna Baszler, is she possibly looking for the cure for the clutch? Early in this matchup, she's got it locked in the middle of the ring. The champ, she could be going to sleep earlier on in this matchup. No, Becky Lynch, she's fighting out of it. Will she be able to break the hold? And she does. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Shayna Baszler catching the champion a little bit off guard there. I don't think Becky Lynch expected the Kirifuda clutch this early on in the matchup, but she got it, and now she's got to try to get her way back into this one. I don't think she knows where she is right now, ladies and gentlemen. Got a cover now by Shayna, but nope. Natalya is able to break things up right there. Becky Lynch now getting back to her feet. Shayna Baszler will get the tag. In comes Sonya Deville, looking to deal some damage to the Raw Women's Champion. Oh, wait a minute, but Becky Lynch, she has other plans here with a disarmer. The disarmer locked in here on Sonya, but there's Shayna breaking things up. But just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the tide has turned in this matchup. Oh, wait a minute, Becky Lynch now manhandle slam to Shayna Baszler, and now she's laid out in this matchup. Oh my goodness. Well, now we've got a cover here by Sonya Deville and kick out by Becky Lynch. And Shayna Baszler, I mean, she hasn't moved. The only reason she just moved right there is because her leg got entangled with Sonya Deville. But Shayna, I mean, she's out cold. You can see it. As there was a back exploder that sent Sonya Deville to the outside. Shayna's still down. Oh, never mind. She's starting to stir. Now Becky Lynch, she gets another good tag to Natalya. So it seems like right now these two have been able to work together. They know what is on the line for next week. Momentum. That is what's on the line. So they need to be able to coexist somewhat in this matchup. And now, oh my goodness, Sonya Deville with the spine on the pond right there. Big spine buster. And now Shayna Baszler will head back into this matchup. What Shayna looking to do? Oh, well, Natalya, she looked for that discus clothesline, but clearly Shayna Baszler was not going for it at all. And now Shayna attacking the arm there of the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Spades right now going to town here on Natalya, trying to keep her down by any means necessary in this matchup as Becky Lynch looks on. Now what Shayna looking to do here? She possibly looking to lock in a submission. Oh my goodness! I don't think the body is supposed to bend that way, but there's a breakup there by Becky Lynch. As of course, Shayna Baszler, you know, the submission specialist, able to create many submissions with any body part. As we all know how calculated Shayna Baszler can be. She is very, very cunning, and she knows how to attack every single body part. But right there, she's sent into the steel steps, and that can't help her gut right there. That's going to be big damage, and she's going to feel that one next week. And now Natalya sends Shayna Baszler away. And oh, Natalya big kicks it. Oh, wait a minute. What's Natalya looking for here on the outside? That's a Kirifuda clutch. The Kirifuda clutch locked in on Shayna Baszler. Possibly looking to put her to sleep and get a count-out victory here tonight. Well, I mean, I guess they'll take any type of win they can get here tonight, but it's not going to happen via a count-out, I don't seem, as Shayna Baszler is able to get out of that one. Now, we got a count of 8 by the official as both women get back in the ring. And if there was a double count-out, really nobody would be walking into next week with any type of momentum. As Shayna Baszler, it seems to be in control as soon as they get back in the ring, but there's a reversal by Natalya. And now here's Natalya with the snapmare, rebounding off the ropes into the running drop kick there. Down goes Shayna Baszler. In the corner, using the ropes to help herself get up. But in comes in the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. What's she looking to do? Looking to deal some more damage. Attacking the leg there of Shayna Baszler is Becky. And of course, Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, she wants to keep her championship by any means necessary. She's going to do everything it takes to weaken down the other three women here tonight. Heck, she might even attack Natalya at some point this matchup. Who knows? We don't know what's going through the mind of Becky Lynch right now. We don't know what her game plan is for this matchup. We're going to see how things fare out for her and Natalya, as right now, Sonya Deville, she's back in the middle of the ring, and immediately Becky Lynch, though, with a drop toe hold into the STF or a crossface, whichever you want to call it. The good thing is, though, for Sonya Deville at least, is that Shayna Baszler did not let that in the matchup. Oh, wait a minute. And it seems like she's going to catch another manhandle slam for her troubles, ladies and gentlemen. And now Becky heading to the top rope, looking to cause some big damage. Oh, wait a minute. She immediately got down as soon as she saw Sonya Deville in the ring, and she got the tag to Natalya. Well, that shows that Becky Lynch probably wants nothing to do with this matchup here tonight. She wants to be as fresh as possible for the Fatal 4-Way next week. And now, ooh, big knee to Shayna Baszler, and that will send her to the outside as she looks to catch her breath or recover, do whatever she can to get back in this matchup. Meanwhile, though, middle of the ring, we've got the Disarmer locked in. Disarmer's locked in, and ladies and gentlemen, this one could do it in the middle of the ring. No, Sonya Deville is able to slip her arm out of the grasp of the Raw Women's Champion, but a big clothesline by Becky keeps her down. Another tag. In comes in Natalya. We're seeing some great teamwork here between those two. I really thought, things would blow up in their face here tonight, but it seems like right now it's going good with the sharpshooter locked in by Natalya, but there's a breakup there by Baszler. Shayna not allowing the matchup to end so early yet again. We've got a cover now by Natalya, and once again another breakup by the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler. Right now, Shayna Baszler is the MVP of her team. She is keeping her team in this matchup single-handedly. And now what's going to happen here is Natalya has Shayna. Oh my goodness, Sonya Deville into the corner. And I apologize, I keep mixing up the names here. I shouldn't be doing that. Hopefully we can keep it going for this matchup. Hopefully we will not mix up any more names. Oh, there's Shayna Baszler taking down Becky Lynch right there. Oh, wait a minute. Becky Lynch, though, she's looking for possibly the third manhandle slam of the matchup, but Shayna able to fight out of that one. These women going back and forth in this tag team matchup. What a matchup this has been. All types of momentum is on the line in this matchup going into next week. The Raw Super Show, the final Raw of this calendar year here in Universe Mode. As we are looking to bring in the new year with a bang, ladies and gentlemen, in game time. As now, here's Sonya Deville able to fight out of that one. There's Becky Lynch had her in her grasp trying to bring it to the corner, but that's not going to work in Sonya Deville's case. Right now, she has some gut punches, and Becky Lynch, she just had to crumble. And that's not going to do well for Becky Lynch in this matchup, maybe even next week, because those gut punches, they can really take a toll on you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, there's another big knee. What's going to happen here? Another big knee now by Sonya Deville, trying to keep Becky Lynch down as best as possible. I don't think Becky knows where she is. She's a little bit dizzy, as you can see right there. Oh, both of those women there missed out on their attacks. And now who's going to get the upper hand? It seems like Becky has the upper hand on Shayna Baszler. No! Shayna moves out of the way of that kick, and there's another knee strike. My God, ladies and gentlemen. Becky could have a broken jaw right now. Into the cover. Quick kick out, though, by the man. It's going to take a lot more than that to take out big-time Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion. She's the Raw Women's Champion for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It's because of a fight like that. And now here's Sonya Deville able to take down Becky Lynch right there. And now we have another cover. Will this one do it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? No, Natalya is there to break things up now. Now it's Sonya planning to do. Big kick to the back there of the Raw Women's Champion. Now continuing the assault here on Becky Lynch. And now Sonya has a hold of Becky. What's going to happen here? Becky Lynch is in trouble, looking to bring her over to the corner here. No, Becky Lynch, though, is able to fight out of this one. WWE Universe on their feet. What a main event we have had for them here tonight. It's been a great matchup between all four of these women. They're going to get another great matchup in the Fatal 4-Way matchup when everybody's attacking each other. As Becky looking for the tag, but Sonya was able to slow her down just enough to where Becky has to stay in the matchup for a little bit longer. But the thing is, Natalya was right there. She got a quick strike there on Sonya. And now Becky Lynch, oh no, never mind, Sonya Deville. She's able to fight back out of that one yet again. Trying to keep Becky in the matchup as long as possible, trying to deal as much damage to the champion as she can. Now Sonya Deville, look at that, just taunting over the body of the Raw Women's Champion. And oh, misses the big kick there as Becky was able to fight out of that one. And now Becky Lynch, she has a hold of the arm again, looking for the disarmer. Will this one do it? It seemed like no. Baszler again, able to break things up. She got a kick to the gut for her troubles. And now Becky Lynch looking to take out the trash. See you later, Shayna Baszler. And now Becky heading to the top rope. What's she planning to do here? Becky flies through the air with the big leg drop off the top rope on the cover here on Sonya Deville, and kick out at 2. Sonya is still in it. Becky Lynch, she is furious. She thought she had the matchup won right there, but clearly there is still enough fight left in Sonya Deville, the Pride Fighter. And now what's going to happen here is, oh, there's that big discus clothesline there by Natalya. That's it. That's got to do it. Here's the cover now. Kick out by Sonya, though. Well, I am impressed with the fight that Sonya Deville is showing here tonight. She knows what's on the line in this matchup. Momentum heading into the Raw Women's Championship matchup next week. But will she have enough left to fight out of the sharpshooter from the Queen of Hearts? Middle of the ring. This might do it. It might be over. And there's Shayna again, able to break things up. My goodness. What a matchup this has been, ladies and gentlemen. I really thought that this matchup would have blown up in all of our faces and that this matchup would have ended because the referee had to call it because there was a big brawl. But no, all these women have been able to keep it under control because they know what's on the line heading into next week. Back and forth affairs here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone going back and forth in this matchup. And now Shayna Baszler, she's got a hold of Natalya. Oh, down goes Natalya. Shayna Baszler with a big maneuver there. Natalya has no idea where she is. Oh, wait a minute. This could do it here. Shayna Baszler now looking for the cure for the clutch. It's locked in. Can Becky Lynch get there in time to save it? She's there, but she can't do it in time. She is too late, the champion. She was too late to save her partner. And Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville are able to pick up the win heading into next week with much needed momentum. Well, I gotta say, what a great matchup it was tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a great tag team main event. And I gotta say, I did say that I think Sonya Deville and Shayna Baszler were going to be able to work together way better than Becky Lynch and Natalya. And that was proven right with this victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's got to be a big stinger there, a big loss for the Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch and Natalya. Where are their heads at going to be heading into next week in that Fatal 4-Way matchup? But for these two women, they can celebrate tonight as friends and partners. But next week, it will be every woman for herself. There will be no friends in that matchup next week, ladies and gentlemen. The Raw Women's Championship will be on the line. Becky Lynch defends the gold against Natalya, Sonya Deville, and Shayna Baszler. All of this because she promised all three of them a championship match, and she tried to go back on her promise. But on the Raw Super Show, she will have to defend her Raw Women's Championship. Will she be able to walk out with that title? I don't know. We'll just have to see next week. And of course, what else will be on Raw Super Show? Well, the United States Champion Bobby Lashley will defend the gold against the prize fighter Kevin Owens, as Kevin Owens looks to end Bobby Lashley's Cinderella story way before it even really got started. Can the Almighty defend the gold for the first time here in Universe Mode? And then, of course, two big matchups have been made official for next week, ladies and gentlemen. This one is made official. Bianca Belair gets her wish. She will get the Empress Asuka next week as she looks to get a little bit of revenge for her good friend Liv Morgan. And Asuka looks to take one more step back to the top of the mountain here on Monday Night Raw. And then, of course, the big six-man tag team matchup. The team of the champions, the WWE champion Drew McIntyre, and the Street Profits, the Raw Tag Team Champions, will take on the men that look to take control of Monday Night Raw once and for all. AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows in the OC. It's going to be a big one next week at the Raw Super Show, but that is all the time we have for you here tonight. I want to thank you guys for watching this episode of Universe Mode, and next week, Raw will see you for the big Raw Super Show. That's going to do it, guys. We'll see you guys for the next episode of Universe Mode, which will be NXT. Take care and have a great day.